this lesson, we are going to focus our attention on the most important drum beat you will ever learn. Now, there are two reasons as to why this particular drum beat is so important. The first is being that this is more than likely the first drum beat that you will ever be introduced to. And secondly, it's because everything else that you do from this point onwards will be centered around this particular drum beat. I mean, you can have all the chops that you want in the world, but time and feel, it's where it's at if you want to get that gig. Now, before I bring a bass player into the studio here and give you the opportunity to actually put this drum beat into practice, let's first understand exactly what it is we're doing here. Okay, so our hi-hats are going to be holding down an 8th note pulse, our bass drum is going to be landing on beats 1 and 3, and our snare drum on beats 2 and 4. Now, I'm sure you were able to do that with me, but just make sure that it's really on point, guys. I mean, if you're doing something like this, I mean, yes, those notes are right, but you gotta really feel it. I mean, go watch Michael Jackson doing Billie Jean live when you had guys like Jonathan Moffat or Ricky Lawson up there. I mean, those guys were doing something like this. Those guys would be playing that with such feel and emotion for like 2 minutes before the bass guitar even decided to come in. So you gotta really play this with feel and confidence for it to work. So now let's look at how versatile this drum beat is simply by changing the tempo. So I'm gonna bring my good friend and wonderfully talented bassist, Johnny, into the studio here to help me give you these examples. All right, let's begin at 70 beats per minute, which gives us this slow tempo rock vibe. Bring the tempo up to 110 beats per minute and you got yourself some funk. Speed it all the way up to 180 beats per minute, and that will bring you into the land of punk. So there you have it, and not only is this drum beat super versatile, but it's also being used in countless rock and pop songs over the years, and it will continue to be because it's simple, it's effective, it works, it gets people moving. So never ever forget how important timekeeping and feel is, and I'll see you in the next lesson.